Yes, 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 yes. What's the tea, honeybees? It's your girl, your Judy, your boy, Gabe, aka Cutie from Keeping It G, and you are watching an all new episode of Gossip with Cutie. Thank y'all so much for coming into my live, y'all. Make sure that y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell for more videos and more tea with me, y'all. I really want to thank y'all so much for coming on. Last week we wasn't here, honey, but we are back with the new tea and the new gossip, y'all. Okay, period. We got it here for you. And we just want to say thank you guys so much for coming on. And I really appreciate it. So we're just going to get everything started, honey. Okay, so the first thing that we actually are here to talk about is obviously the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Period, honey. Okay. So these ladies right here. Yes. So the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the new season is back. So finally, the new season 13, the trailer has been out and it has been released, y'all. So I'm really excited for the new Housewives of Atlanta. The Real Housewives of Atlanta is one of my favorite franchises, okay, out of the Real Housewives. It is actually not even one of my favorite. It is my favorite franchise out of all of the Real Housewives. And they just released their first trailer for the new season. And baby, it is juicy, honey, okay? I cannot wait for the new season, y'all. Let's get into this trailer, honey, okay? Hold on real quick. We got it for you, period. Okay, y'all know I love to have some receipts, honey, okay? Honey, so we got this trailer right here, and it is some good stuff.
I really want to turn up for real. Turn off the cameras so we can actually have fun.
Keep your mask and your wig on tight, boo.
We gotta do a nasty old picture.
COVID, bitch, no, I will quarantine a bitch.
Drew is a friend of mine that moved from LA.
Hey.
I bring the flavor to Atlanta.
Don't with me, I'm from Chicago, bitch.
Me and my husband, we've almost been divorced. He left and didn't tell me where he was. For like 3 days, I still don't know where you were.
I was always accessible.
And where did you go?
I just want to marry my man. And if that looks like everyone turning up in astronaut suits, so be it.
I love you. I don't feel like you receive my emotions properly.
If I can't have it, Mike, then we can pull over and get married now.
I'm done with this.
Riley's dad been owing child support.
You made millions of dollars.
You just took it upon yourself to say, her, I ain't paying her.
He hadn't paid child support in 10 years.
He's a hood rat. How about that?
Why they have guns with y'all peaceful protesters?
It could have happened to any of us. And that's why complacency is not something we have the right to live in no more.
Fight in the system, fight in oppression.
I have a crush on you.
You have a crush on me?
Kenya got her groove back. Kenya has taken her under her wings like a little sister.
She really want to fly that route?
She's saying that she doesn't want me to come. Do y'all know about this?
I know nothing about it. What are you and Nene doing? What are y'all doing with y'all with? He has tried to make this work, but unfortunately, we are just speaking different languages.
He filed for divorce.
And he's asking for alimony.
You really think he's gonna fight you over custody?
Don't tell me what I cannot do with my child.
I'm hearing sex noises coming from a bedroom. It wasn't a sex party.
Who said that?
She's making disparaging comments about me and you involving the stripper.
Wow, I'm over this.
What happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon.
Baby! Where my mug at? This this season is gonna be some tea. Honestly, y'all, I'm really excited for this new season that's coming up. Let's get these ladies back on the screen, honey. Okay, period. I'm really excited about this new season that's coming up, y'all, with the the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They done brought new blood. I guess that's what they've been calling it. They have been bringing new people onto this season. Let's go down the list, y'all. Okay, so obviously we have Cynthia. Obviously she's going to talk about her whole wedding. That's probably going to be, I feel like this is how it's going to work. The whole season is going to be revolved around Cynthia and her wedding, okay? Cynthia and her wedding is going to be the major part of this whole season, right? In part of this season, another thing that is also going to happen is the scandal with the fine-ass stripper, Bolo, okay? With Bolo and also Portia. So that's also going to be part of the big thing in the season, which is going to be kind of boring to me, but I feel like the new additions that are going to be on the show, such as Drew. If you guys remember Drew Sidora, Drew has been on, I only remember Drew from being on The Game, but if you guys, y'all young folk, okay, y'all remember her from the new thing on TLC. She was on the new TLC show, not the new TLC show. She was on the TLC biopic, okay, about the group TLC. She was also on, what else was she on? She was on The Game. What else was she? Oh, she was on White Chicks. Y'all remember her on White Chicks? She was the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? She was like that friend of Marlon's wife. Y'all remember her? So yeah, so Drew Sidora is the new addition on the show. I'm excited for her. She seems like that she's gonna bring some spice, honey. Okay, she always gave us that spice, honey. Okay, you knew, like, even from her movies, she was always having that spunky attitude. So I'm excited for having her on the show. We do see that LaToya, the fellow YouTuber, I think her name is LaToya, she does not have a peach. So she probably would just be a friend, okay? So that's completely fine because I personally don't really know who LaToya is, but I'm sure many other fellow YouTubers know, and you guys can tell me who LaToya is, honey, okay? I would love to get to know her. So let's get to other members on here. Kandi, we see in the trailer that Kandi is still trying to get this money from her damn baby daddy. Kandi, why haven't you taken this nigga to court and getting this money from your baby daddy? It's now it's getting long-winded. Like, for real, it's getting too long-winded at this point because, for one, Riley's 18. So I don't know how child support is because, thank God, I thankfully have both of my parents. They are both married. They have been married for over 30 years. So I didn't have to really deal with the whole child support situation. So I can't really know too much about it. But I heard that you stop paying for child support when you like 18. So Block didn't pay for child support at all. So I'm just like, okay, so at this point, you still want this money? Like, y'all know Kandi loves to, she really just goes after the bag and she just wants her money for her baby. But at this, why are you waiting so long? Joyce has been talking about this since season 3? You guys have been talking about the relationship with Riley and Block since you guys got in here. It's now season 13 and you still talking about the same old thing. Kandi don't got nothing to talk about this season. She's trying to find a storyline. That's what the gag is. That's all it is. I can see that Kandi may be dwindling off because of the fact that she's focused on other businesses and things. And I mean, maybe she may be broadcasting those as well, like her YouTube channel that's going off, Speak On It, and, her other businesses such as her sex toy line. But this right here, Kandi, if this is your main storyline, you trying to get your money from your baby daddy Block, it's going to be boring. Snooze fast. Okay, I don't want to listen to it. Now, Kenya, let's get to her ass. Kenya's ass. So obviously, I see that she done got a divorce from her man because we don't see Mark nowhere. I have not seen Mark since last season. So we know that Mark was definitely just somebody to have a baby with because Mark is no longer in the picture. And I guess he will no longer be in the picture because I have never heard from Mark since then. Okay, now Kenya wants the cootie cat. I mean, listen, Kenya, if this is what you want to do, listen, join the team. Okay, we can join. You can come on over and twirl, twirl, twirl. Okay, you want the cootie cat now? Go ahead and love the cootie cat. Okay. I don't know who's gonna want to eat your dry ass cootie cat though, baby, but you know, somebody will. I'm just saying. Now, Portia's actually one of my favorites. I feel like Portia is actually, because of the fact that Nene is gone, in my opinion, I think that Portia is going to be the person that she got to take it by her back, honey. Okay, she got to take all of this, all of the Real Housewives, the shade, the laughter, the ratings. That's really all on her. I feel like that is on her, and it's low-key on her and Kenya, but mostly on her. Because of the fact that also I feel like that it's a really good thing, because we also see that Kenya and Dennis, they've been rocky. They were rocky last season. They try to get it together. This season, still not working out. So who knows what's going to happen with that child. But then we also see what's good with Portia is just the fact that we just see her progressing in the Black Lives Matter movement. We see that she has always been an advocate and someone that has been going forward and going hard for Breonna Taylor. And we are so here for that. And I'm also here for it being broadcasted on television so we can spread the word that we, like I always say in all of my gossiping cuties, that we are not with the shits, okay, period. And that we always, that we are serving and that we need justice. And that Portia is still, actually, because of the fact that her Hosea family and her legacy, she's still going towards and doing the great things that her legacy and her family usually does, is serving for Black rights, going for justice and peace. And I'm always here for that. So this season is going to be spicy. I cannot wait, honey. Okay. Marlo and Kenya apparently are about to be friends again. I done seen them circulating around on the people's Instagram, taking pictures and flicking. So I know Nene may have some things to say about that. And I'm sure that she's going to talk about it on this show right here that we're going to talk about next, honey. Okay. So speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, we're going to have to talk about my mama. Y'all already know Mama Leakes, y'all. So Mama Leakes done got a show, y'all. Okay. She done got kicked off one show and said, listen, you ain't going to stop my bag. We're going to continue to get the bag, and I'm going to have my own show. So she created her own show called The Read. Okay. The show is called The Read, and that is her new talk show. The show is actually geared towards, I guess it's actually geared towards the LGBT community. So the girls, the Judys, all of us, honey, it is geared towards us, everybody. So they actually just had a trailer of the show, and we got that here. And honestly, y'all, we gonna have to have a talk with Mama Leakes, because she don't even know why she did this horrid show and this horrid decision of this crap. Hold on, y'all. We got this for y'all right here. I need to turn off my text messages that keep on popping up.
Hi, it's your girl, Nene Leakes, and I know you've heard me talking about the read session, honey. Yes. Well, I found my readers, honey, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're going to be talking about all the hot topics, honey. We are a live reading blog, okay? Welcome to the read session. I thought a high bitch said something. No one knew you until you knew me.
When you're looking for the light in the room, just know I'm the brightest in the room. Reading class 101 is always a session because I stay reading the bitch.
They say I'm too much, but the truth is they will never be enough.
If you're coming for a read, sit back and watch me lead.
We're now in session. So, guys, what do you think about the reports that came out about Tyra Banks saying that she didn't want any housewives on Dancing with the Stars, in particular, Nene Leakes, Bethany Frankel, and Teresa Giudice. Well, let me go first. Tyra, I thought you and I were cool, girl. I was on Dancing with the Stars before you was.
Child, Mama Leakes, Mama Leakes, Mama Leakes. What is this nonsense that you done created here? First of all, it looks like that Mama Leakes done got these girls and Judies from the mall. Okay, did y'all see these niggas' outfits? I kind of want to know the culture of Atlanta. Like, honestly, from the last time that I was in Atlanta, I kind of understanding that the girls and the Judies, they love wearing their shit tight. Okay, when you are truly a large or an extra large, they will go for the medium. They will wear the medium so they could show every single curve and every single curve on their body, honey. Okay. Now, I don't really understand why she chose these particular people. I do remember that Nene did post something on her Instagram saying that she is looking for some girls, some Judies, people in the LGBTQ community to join her on the show called The Read. And it's going to be shady and this and that, the third, and people that's going to read. And I don't know who posted stuff. Shit, I should have posted something on her page, but apparently it was only people that lived in Atlanta, and I'm not in Atlanta at the moment. So she chose these people. It looks like that she got them from the mall. It looks like that she was in Lenox Mall and said, hey, you, come on over to Lanithia, to my new lounge, and let's do this show real quick that I want you to do. Now, I understand that Nene loves the girls and the Judies, but I kind of feel like that at this point in time, a lot of people, and I'm not saying that they like to do it, but I feel like that Nene specifically sometimes, I feel like that she tends to benefit off of showing that she loves the gay community. Like when she had her show, when she had her events on Real Housewives of Atlanta, it was like the girls and the gays or something like that. And then she has this show. So I feel like that she's trying at this point, she probably is trying to benefit off of us. And I feel like that she's definitely just trying to just maybe make a coin just because of the fact that she knows that we, you know, we that bomb diggity ding boom boom. So I mean, as far as I understand, like I don't want people to think that people in the LGBTQ community are just props or just people that are just, you know, that they can make money off of. So if this is something genuine that Nene definitely has and that she wants to do, I'm here for it. I definitely think that it definitely needs to be produced better. We need to definitely maybe have a change on the cast, or the cast needs to definitely have some better wardrobe. Even you, Mama Leakes, you need to have some better wardrobe. I really don't know what that dangling star spangled banner was on that shirt. I don't know if that was a tank top, a tube top, a strapless bra, a strap shirt. What's those skinny shirts that y'all be wearing, that the girls be wearing? Are those cameos? I don't know, but I didn't know what type of shirt that was, girl. And I wasn't a fan. Okay. I love you dearly. And I know that you are still trying to get to a bag, but I really hope that, you know, that you try to be something smarter with this decision with this talk show. And then especially because of the fact that you now are opening your own lounge. Apparently you have your own lounge that's coming out and it's called the Lanithia. Girl, you know, do you? How many lounges are there in freaking Atlanta at this point? And now we got another daggum lounge that's about to come out, child. Girl, I guess. So speaking of people that needs to be lounging, this lady right here, okay, she needs to actually find somewhere to really lounge and get some help at this point, okay? Because it's enough at this point. Now it's really enough. So Wendy Williams, y'all, she is in the news yet again. Okay. After months and months, y'all know she's always in and out the news. Either she's on the news, I done called her a ring light. Y'all already know I love her, but it's like a love-hate relationship with me and Wendy, y'all. Okay, because she looks like a ring light and she loves to talk shit about certain people that I really love and appreciate, like my mama Leakes, you know, but at this point, she just really needs to get her life in order. So y'all already know that Wendy has she has been in and out of rehab for years now. I honestly feel like that she's been in and out of rehab since she's been on the radio. She's been in and out of rehab, but honestly, she's been most recently been in and out of rehab since her divorce from her cheating ass husband, Kenny. I think that's that man's name. Okay. Y'all remember a few years, probably like a year ago, she done found out that her man has been cheating on her, which she probably already knew because this man has been cheating on her for years with the same woman. And now the woman done got pregnant, all of that. So even during the pandemic, we also see that during Wendy's show that Wendy Williams was on one. We see that she kind of was a little bit loopy. We see that she was slurring with her words. We see that, you know, people were wondering, what's the tea? What's the tea with Wendy, honey? Okay. And honestly, I was thinking the same thing because I was trying to figure out why the hell are you even on TV with your wig looking so busted? Because look at this right here. This wig looks halfway decent, but it's the flyaways for me. Can we get the flyaways together? Like, I can't stop. It be like, honestly, like, it's just ridiculous. Like, so moving forward, we see that she always has had this issue. So just recently, she just had an episode on the Wendy Williams show with this outfit and this face. Okay, this is the episode with this face and this outfit, honey. Okay, y'all can see that her eyes are bulging. She looked crazy. So she basically was on the episode and she was talking about, she was slurring her words. She didn't really know what was going on. She was basically talking about shoe cam and she was talking about her own shoes. And then she diverted to her outfit. And even the producers were kind of looking like, okay, Wendy, what's going on, girl? So people on social media were speculating and it was going around basically saying that, you know, Wendy may be back on that shit. She may need to, you know, get her life. She needs to go to rehab. Who knows what's really going on with her? So then news continued circulating around and child, we done got a little receipt from somebody that may know Wendy a little bit more than us, honey, okay? So from what I know, I didn't know that she really knew Wendy like that, but we already know that her daughter knows Wendy and she actually has some things to say. So this woman right here, who always has some stuff to say, but she needs to get her teeth fixed, in my opinion. So Miss Tokyo Toni, y'all. So we know Miss Tokyo Toni as Black China's mama. Okay, we know her as the fireball. She always is the one that has something to say. She's the one, I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this. Okay, y'all remember that. So she actually comes forward and says, and she actually speaks with fellow YouTuber Armand Wiggins, who I actually love his channel. Y'all make sure that y'all also go check him out. He is out here doing his thing, doing more than me, honey. Okay, I'm just a little YouTuber over here compared to Armand. So she was on his channel, basically spilling all of the tea about Wendy. And she basically said that she was with Wendy one time and Wendy had to go to the bathroom and she was snorting some coke. Okay, and we have the receipt with you right here, honey. Okay, let's get to it, honey. She done said that this lady was snorting some stuff and it was none of her business. Chow.
We got off the bus. You're on the bus. We get off the bus. Wendy says, I have to go to the bathroom. All right, dog, we're here. It's a line. You go to the bathroom. Like, when you get there, you'll wait. It'll open it for you. She's like, no, really fast. Hold on. She went to the bathroom. I'm waiting. I'm simulating a piss, a shit, a makeup toucher, What are you doing? It went in like this. It came out like this.
Yeah.
So I said, and then you said,
oh,
that's what gave me the idea. So I said, ooh. So I looked at her. She said, how are you? I'm great. She said, oh, okay. Like that. All
so you think she was doing coke in the bathroom? Because remember you said that her and China was in the bathroom doing coke.
No. Wait till we get to the. You gotta wait till we get to. It's still on the bus.
Oh yeah, we're not at Dempsey house yet.
We ain't get to Dempsey house. We never.
Ciao. Where's my cup at? Let me bring my cup back. By the way, make sure if y'all want your own What's the Tea Honeybees tea mug. Hold on, I got them right here for y'all. Okay, I got the. This is a little ratchet. You're not going to get something like this. But if you want your own What's the Tea Honeybee tea mug, y'all make sure that y'all hit me up in the comments. But ciao. Tokyo is always the one spilling some mess every time that something is going on. When it's even something with Rob and Black China, she was always the first to say something, honey, okay? She was always the first to spill the beans. Now she's over here saying that Wendy done snorted some damn coke in the bathroom. She said, meet me in the bathroom, and she wasn't fucking nobody while the water was running. She was snorting while the water was running. Okay? Honestly, from the antics of Wendy Williams lately, I'm not going to. Honestly, I actually now had a change of heart after watching Hollywood Unlocked this morning. And I was listening to Jason Lee, who is a good friend, apparently, of Wendy Williams. And honestly, I'm not going to say that she isn't on drugs, but I'm not going to say that she is. The antics and the things that she portrayed on the show, it looked like that she was on something. Listen, I've been there, girl. So I have shown my ass off in places that I should not have, okay, because of my drinking. So if it is drugs, I really hope that Wendy does get help, because at this point, I feel like that Wendy is worrying more about the bag than her own self and her own self-worth and her own self-being, because of the fact that she has like 2 seasons, I think, with Fox. I think she has gotten a bigger bag with Fox. That she just, Malia, you could actually just hit me in the comments below and I would definitely get you a mug. I'm going to inbox you. So she actually, because of the fact that she has so much things going on with her, I feel like that she feels that she cannot move away from what she's doing right now because she is worried about the bag. And honestly, she gonna kill you. You gonna kill yourself if you don't worry about yourself first. The money is always going to be there, and I'm sure Fox is always going to take you back, Wendy. You have been with Fox for all these years, and they haven't left you yet. Your ass went to rehab, had guest stars for, like 6 months? Okay, and they still took you back, okay? So I just feel like that if this is the issue that you are really dealing with, that you should definitely go get help, because self-love is the best love. And you really need to worry about you first before you worry about anybody else. And honestly, that is a great segue, because this is somebody that really did worry about herself. And she said that my self-love is the best love, y'all. And that is Miss Tamar Braxton, honey. Okay. So my girl Tamar Braxton is finally speaking out after the allegations and everything that was going on in her life about her recent suicide attempt back in July. So Tamar was just on the Tamron Hall show, and she finally speaks out and speaks on everything that was going on with her life about, you know, her suicide, with her family, with the domestic violence relationship that she was talking about with that David, her ex-boyfriend now, David actually filed against her. She was basically speaking on all of that on the Tamron Hall show. And she's basically saying that this whole situation with her and him actually is actually not true. And she says that she has cameras everywhere in his car and she was not even touching him. So we actually have a little bit of footage of that, y'all. So let's get to the Tamron Hall interview right now, y'all, because this was definitely some tea when she was talking about it, and she was definitely speaking her mind, and she was very honest, and I commend her for it. So let's get into it.
About these allegations from your former fiance. He has spoken out on YouTube. He also spoke out in People magazine, and he has now filed a restraining order against you. His allegations include physical violence toward him. He says that you were in a vehicle and you attacked him. Did you assault your former fiance?
Absolutely not.
You have never physically...
Listen, let me tell you something, Tamara. I am a survivor of a domestic violence relationship. Mm-hmm. And not at any point was David and I in an abusive relationship.
He says you videotaped it and that you threatened to show...
No, I voice recorded it. He videotaped it. He has a camera in his car.
Does that video or your voice recording show any physical abuse?
No, it doesn't. I mean, he showed him text messages and between he and I.
But nothing that substantiates. You say what...
No, he has the videotape. He has it. It was in his car. Release it. No, let me tell you something, Tamara. I loved David. He was my best friend. He was an amazing, amazing partner. He was my son's best friend as well. They were best friends. And it's just so hard because through everything else, I never expected this from him. Now, I have to be real with myself. Is he acting like this because he found me the way that he found me? Probably. I don't know.
We're going to let you get yourself together. We're going to be back with more. We're going to find out what is next for the Braxton family. And
Child, I really felt bad for Tamar at that moment in time because you can definitely see that she's actually still going through stuff at this point. And this is something that's really personal for her. And now, after this episode done went out and got released, so David is now speaking up and speaking out about this whole thing. And he's basically saying that everything that Tamar said on that show is some bull swanky. He is stating that a rep is stating for him that everything that she cried is just a play because she knows good and well that she is the one that destroyed the footage. So she's the one that actually apparently, as y'all remember on the footage, on the interview with Tamron, she was saying that he has the footage and he knows what's going on. So after that release and after their rep said what they said, she came out with this, honey, and said somebody at this man, according to the court documents he filed, he states that he has the footage backed up. So is he lying to y'all or the police? Because he sure lied about the domestic violence and the $30K in damages when TMZ said it was $1,600 then $75. Make it make sense. So basically, the whole thing about the money is at the time as well when David's rep said that everything that Tamar was saying on the show was a complete lie and it was false. They basically also stated that she is the one that destroyed the footage. The amount of money to destroy the footage was $1,600. And my thing is, I'm like, David, you really complaining about $1,600? Apparently you're a millionaire. So why are you really complaining about $1,600? Then all of a sudden, as the story went on TMZ, they changed it and said that the total amount of losses and damages in this argument was $30,000. So how in the world did we get from $1,600, $1,600 to $30,000? Just for a camera that has been destroyed in your car and a domestic violence charge. And then he also continued to say that there was more people in the car as well. Y'all already know Malika Huck. Malika is also Khloe Kardashian's best friend, and she's also coincidentally, she's also friends with Tamar as well. So Malika was actually also in there, and she was allegedly also in the car. And David is basically saying that there was also other people in the car and other witnesses there. They saw the whole thing, but as Malika, as a rider and a true BFF, she is saying nothing and no comment at all, which is what I would do, honey. Okay, let one of my niggas get into some problems, honey. Okay, I don't know nothing. I was nowhere. Okay, my ass gonna be like, what's the tea, honeybees? Nothing. Okay. So honestly, at this point, I really believe Tamar at this point because of the fact that you just see her vulnerability. You see Tamar being so vulnerable, not only on social media, but also on this show. David just seemed so much that he didn't, it's not that he didn't care. You can still see that he kind of cared, but you see that he has some sort of motive. You are the one that pressed charges. You are the one that's saying that you have been domestically abused by this woman. But then on the same breath, you're saying that you love her and you care about her and all of this. So honestly, I really do believe Tamar. I really am on her side with all of this. I really hope that she gets it together and gets her life in order. It looks like that she actually is because of the fact that she is moving forward. And she said, because as y'all already know, she done decided that she is no longer going to be doing reality TV. She's actually going to be doing some stuff behind the scenes. And she now is actually going to have her own new podcast called Under Construction, y'all. So let's check this podcast out. And I'm actually really excited about it.
I get to tell my story the way I see it, giving my perspective on shit, and letting you hear me for a change instead of seeing all the antics and all the extras and all that stuff that come along. You know, the year 2020 has everything to do with vision, and we have all been forced to look deep within. But sometimes when you look so deep, you find that you don't like what's been going on. And most of us don't have the coping skills to deal with the shit that we don't like, the shit that we have been trying to hide. Under Construction with me, your girl Tamar Braxton, premieres on November 11th. Subscribe now on Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or where.
I'm so here for this. There's so many, child. Everybody got a podcast now, honeybee. Okay. Child, everybody got a podcast, but for this podcast, I'm really definitely here for it because I feel like that podcasts are also like, other than, you know y'all know me. I'm somebody that's transparent, and I tell everybody all my business, honeybees. Y'all already know. So just like a podcast, I feel like that's just the same thing. Like that's just something that you are somewhere that you're just able to vent and express your feelings and be transparent, and knowing that, letting other people know that, listen, I'm in the same place as you. I'm so happy that Tamar is finding somewhere an outlet to show other people that, listen, if you were in the same place that I was, that was suicidal, that has been going through depression, going through anxiety, here is something, and here are gems that I can show you in this podcast. So congratulations to her. Okay, congratulations to her that is growing. I hope that she continues to grow. I hope that she continues to get her mental health in order, because that's something that is very important for all of us. We all need to do that, honey. Okay, so honestly, I also can't wait, low-key. I mean, me personally, I can't wait for the Braxton Family Values. I can't wait for the new season to come back up. I wasn't a fan of the trailer that has been released because of it being so driven about her suicidal attempt. And I definitely feel like that she actually wasn't a fan either. She actually said something about that as well that we have as well. She was not a fan of that as well, honey. Okay. Let's get to that real quick, honey. So she said, so someone actually commented after the trailer, basically the trailer basically stemmed around her suicidal attempt. And you see that Tamar is running out of the studio. Evelyn's mother is speaking about the whole suicide and all of that. So someone commented and said, wait, WeTV was recording Braxton Family Values when Tamar was going through it, and they still using it for ratings after she voiced her issues with them. So she then commented back and said, "No, Pumpkin, they wasn't recording. It was all restaged for TV. And that's my effing issue. Remember, WeTV said that we have parted ways in August, and I am no longer employed by them, and they still are using me and my hurt to make a coin." Child, I don't blame her. I would be just as angry, and I would press the people's charges. You going to court, okay? Take up the court. Take up the court, Tamar. Do what you got to do to take up the court and get your coins, honey, okay? So, honestly, I just feel like that's just something that they will do for ratings, and that's just what TV does. But on the benefit and out of the benefit of somebody's well-being, that's messed up. So, I'm going to watch the show, but I honestly am, I'm always going to be Team Tamar because I'm always Team Mental Health, and I'm always with that. So let me know what you guys think about this and everybody's comments, and let me know on your comments below, because that's actually going to be it with Gossip with Cutie. Thank y'all so much for staying and joining into this live. And if you guys are watching later, make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, click that notification bell for more videos and more tea with me. Also, y'all, I have great news. I am also part of Blavity.com. So I am now part of a whole new show called The Lunch Hour, which is also every Friday at 3 p.m. So before you come to Gossip with Cutie at 4 to get your weekly gossip and tea about the real juicy stuff, you make sure that you go to Blavity on Facebook and you watch the show, The Lunch Hour, where I have our lunchroom announcement with my girl Deja. It is hosted by DJ Damage and Lula. So I am so excited about this great opportunity that I have been presented with y'all. So make sure that you go ahead and support, like, subscribe, share, do what you got to do, y'all. All right. So that's going to be it in Cutie. Oh.